Hello, my name is Ina and I'm glad that you have visited this channel. Here I share the peculiarities of life in mountainous Ukrainian village. I really want as many people as possible to be inspired by the beauty of the Carpathians region. And you can help me with this. All you need to do is subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, like this video and leave any comments below it. Thank you for your activity, it's very important to me. Summer is a wonderful time of year to enjoy the warmth, sunbath, and eat delicious fresh fruits and vegetables. This year in July there are already delicious watermelons. Here in the Carpathians they also grow, but not as much as in the south. Still, watermelons need a warm, sunny, dry climate. Then they will be very sweet and juicy. In my childhood, we used to eat watermelons in slices. Some people managed to preserve them like cucumbers or tomatoes. And perhaps all people can be divided into three conventional categories. Some have never tried canned watermelons in their lives and have no idea what they are. Others have tried this unique dish but don't like it, and others simply adore canned watermelons. But today I'm going to cook something completely different, though also quite unusual. But first things first. First I need to separate the flesh of the watermelon from the rind and cut it into medium-sized pieces. As you can see, I am not limited to one ripe berry. By the way, the debate over whether watermelon is a berry, a fruit, or even a vegetable is still ongoing. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. It's so hot outside that you should definitely wear a hat. Otherwise, it's very easy to become a victim of sunstroke or heat stroke. Take care of yourself in the summer. Wear hats, use sunscreen, and most importantly, drink plenty of clean water. It always helps you feel better. If you think that I just cut up the watermelon to eat it quickly, you are mistaken. I have completely different plans for it. Now I need to puree the flesh. It's also important to strain this puree to get all the seeds out of it. It's good that the new varieties of watermelon have very few seeds. Of course, when I cook outside, especially something sweet, I make sure that there are no flies, bees, or wasps around. These insects love sweets and immediately flock to the aroma, but today no one is bothering me, which makes me happy. It's time to light the fire. To do this, I gather dry firewood, pile it up, and set it on fire. The fire flares up quickly, but it is safe because the space for the fire is limited by large stones. But still, you have to keep an eye on the fire. While the fire is burning, I have one more important thing to do. I don't throw away the watermelon rind, I peel it. We don't need the hard dark green part, so I peel it and throw it away. But the light green part of the rind will be used further, and I cut it into small cubes. Now I pour it all into a deep pan with a thick bottom and add sugar, and this mixture can be put on the fire. Under the influence of high temperature, the water from the watermelon rind is released, and the sugar also melts, and this mixture turns into this unusual jam. The mixture must be boiled to destroy all pathogens. Of course, the watermelon rind will not be as soft as, for example, apple jam, but it makes delicious candied fruit. But first, I need to preserve the watermelon juice that I got from the pulp. To do this, I also need to disinfect the jars. To do this with boiling water. Also, when it's hot outside, you can leave the jars in the sun. It will be enough. Now I pour the juice, which I also boiled beforehand, into the jars. It has such a beautiful color. The last step is to roll up the lids. This should be done very carefully. You don't even need to add sugar to watermelon juice. It already contains a lot of fructose, which is natural preservative. I want to preserve the ready-made candied fruit in jars because it can already be eaten with fresh bread and it's very tasty. They look like marmalade both in taste and appearance, but it's much tastier than store-bought marmalade, so I don't throw away watermelon rinds. They can be used to make such incredible delicacies. If you put a layer of this unusual jam on a slice of fresh white bread, sit down comfortably, look around so that your breath is once again taken away by the surrounding scenery. You can feel real happiness. It always lives inside us. It does not depend on external circumstances. It is our source of inner strength. Don't even lose it. Thank you for spending another day with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next episodes.